Welcome to Charlotte, known by many as the Queen City. Charlotte has spent decades reinventing itself, going from a banking powerhouse to one of the fastest growing cities in the country. And now soccer has become one of the defining pieces of the city's identity. And today we will be exploring this wonderful city and diving deep into its soccer culture before also experiencing it in front of our very own eyes. Welcome to the Matchday Project. I'm Liam. Let's get into it.
Professional soccer first arrived in Charlotte in 1979, with the Atlanta Chiefs and the Minnesota Kicks of the NASL playing a friendly match here at American Legion Stadium. Despite poor weather, the match was played in front of a little over 4,000 fans. This was the first ever professional soccer game played in the Carolinas. This game is partly what led to the creation of the Carolina Lightning, which was Charlotte's first professional soccer team. They joined the ASL, or the American Soccer League, and won the league championship in their first season with the championship match drawing over 20,000 fans. At the time, this was an astonishing turnout for American soccer. Unfortunately, the league folded in 1984 and the Lightning disappeared as soon as they arrived. But they proved something important, which was that Charlotte would support professional soccer if given the opportunity. Professional soccer in Charlotte was then put on hiatus until 1991, when the Charlotte Eagles were founded. They competed in the US ISL, a semi-professional league which would come to be what we know today as the USL. The Eagles never attracted large crowds, but they did build a strong youth development system, which kept soccer participation alive in North Carolina. Even with the introduction of two higher-profile professional teams to Charlotte, the Eagles still exist today, playing in USL League 2. And now, the Charlotte Independents come into the picture. Founded in 2015, the club was named after the disputed Mecklenburg Declaration of Independence, with the nickname the Jacks honoring Captain James Jack, who supposedly carried this declaration to Philadelphia. The team made their debut on March 28th of 2015 at Transamerica Field, losing 3-2 to the Charleston Battery. And in 2016, the club agreed to a deal to renovate this stadium right here, American Legion Memorial Stadium, signing a 10-year lease to make it their semi-permanent home. In 2021, they would finally move in and play their first match here, and 5 years later, they are still going strong. Which is quite impressive because the Independents are no longer the hottest soccer team in town. In 2019, Charlotte was awarded an expansion franchise in the MLS, which would come to be known as Charlotte FC. In 2022, they would play their first ever home match in the MLS, which drew an MLS record at the time of over 74,000. Charlotte immediately became one of MLS's attendance leaders, and just as importantly, built one of the league's loudest supporter cultures, which is why I am here at Bank of America Stadium to witness this atmosphere in person for the first time. MLS has been on hiatus for the World Cup for close to 2 months now, and this is Charlotte FC's first home game back, so I know that the fans will be up for it. Tonight they will be playing Atlanta United, which is my hometown team, so it will be hard to cheer against them. But if we're being honest, our season is over, so I'm just hoping for a good game and a good atmosphere.
Despite what was in the end a disappointing result, Charlotte is yet another reminder that it is not always the hugely populated or iconic cities that can produce great atmospheres and soccer culture. Charlotte is not a New York City. They are not a Los Angeles or a Chicago or a Philadelphia, but they still manage to produce top-tier atmospheres even on a Wednesday night against one of the worst teams in the league. It shows that no matter what people say, there is high demand for this sport in this country. And with the reminder that the sport is still very young here, we can say that all it's going to take is time for it to write its own story, and eventually atmospheres like this will be a dime a dozen. Thank you for watching. I'm Liam, and I'll see you next time.